Hello, children. Welcome back to the second day of the Princess Story series. Let's continue with today's story, which is The Little Mermaid, a Special Song. All right. May I have your attention, please? Sebastian called. The crab tapped his baton on a podium. King Triton's birthday was in a couple of days, and the court musicians were planning a special performance. Triton's daughter, Ariel, would sing while the orchestra played a brand new tune. Sebastian wanted the concert to be spectacular, but they still had a lot of work to do. All right. The crab raised his baton and the musicians began to play. Beautiful music filled the sea until clang! Who did that? Sebastian demanded. I did. A young mermaid named Coral replied quietly. The best way to play the cymbals is to hold on to them. Now, if there are no more interruptions, Sebastian said grumpily, let's continue. The rehearsal went from bad to worse. Coral dropped her cymbal a second time. Clang! Then she tripped and landed on top of a kettle drum. As Ariel watched, Sebastian threw down his baton. Rehearsal was over, the crab yelled and stormed off. Sebastian was not happy. Ariel helped Coral up. Don't mind, Sebastian. I'll never be able to get this song right, let alone perfect, Coral said sadly. Don't worry about it, Ariel said. The only thing I am perfect at is making Sebastian mad. You should have seen his face the last time I went to the service. You have been to the service? Coral asked, amazed. You must be the bravest mermaid ever. It's just something I like to do, Ariel said. I'm always gathering treasures. Would you like to see my collection? I would love to, Coral exclaimed. The two mermaids swam to Ariel's grotto. All right. Make yourself at home, Ariel told Coral when they arrived. Flounder the fish was there. He waved a fin at them. The young mermaid swam around, examining jewelry and shiny trinkets. Where did you find all of this? Coral asked as she put on a strand of pearls. I found some of it in sunken ships, replied Ariel. You've been inside a sunken ship? Coral said with a gasp. Weren't you scared? Of course not. Were you, Flounder? Ariel teased. Nothing to it, the fish fibbled. The fish fibbed. So what are we waiting for? Ariel asked. Let's go. Sounds like they're about to go on an adventure. Coral and Flounder trailed behind Ariel. Soon they arrived at a ship that had sunk to the ocean floor. Let's see what's in there, Ariel urged. Her friends followed her through a large porthole. Inside the ship, Ariel found an old steamer trunk. Look at this, she cried, holding up a purple parasol. Yes, holding up a purple parasol. And this, Coral exclaimed, picking up a fancy lampshade. I wonder what it's for. My friend Scuttle can tell us. Ariel said, follow me. Where are we going? Coral asked Flounder. To the service, he replied matter-of-factly. So they found something cool. And now they're gonna find out what that is. Soon the friends arrived at the service. Scuttle, the seagull, examined their treasures. Oh, that's a hard work. That is a twirl, oh boy, twirl river. Twirl river, yes. That is a oh boy, twirl river. It's a really hard word to say for me. He said, looking at Coral's lampshade. It's what human ladies wear when they are going somewhere important. Before long, the friends had to leave. As they headed home, Coral asked Ariel if she could keep the Twirl River at the grotto. It might get broken at home, she explained. Of course, Ariel agreed. The grotto is my secret place, and it can be yours too. How nice, they're sharing their homes with each other. A few days later, as Ariel swam toward the grotto, she heard someone singing. The voice was strong and clear, but sweet too. When Ariel arrived, she saw her new friend. Coral, I didn't know you had such a lovely voice. You should be singing in the concert, not playing the cymbals. The little blonde mermaid shrugged. I just like singing to myself, she explained. I've never actually performed. The next day at rehearsal, Sebastian made Ariel and the orchestra practice over and over, but something always seemed to go wrong. The big day is tomorrow, the crab said, fretting. This concert needs to be fit for a king, King Triton, to be exact. Let's try it again. So they did. The rehearsal went on, but by the end of the afternoon, everyone was tired. See you tomorrow, Ariel said. Her voice was raspy. She sang too much. On the day of the concert, Ariel could only whisper. She sang way too hard the day before. She had lost her voice. Luckily, she knew who could take her place. Me? Coral said when the princess asked her. But I can't. You must, Sebastian insisted. Otherwise, King Triton's birthday celebration will be ruined. I can't sing in front of a crowd of mer people, Coral said, pleading. Sure you can, Flounder said. Coral thought about how she visited a sunken ship and gone to the service, things she had never thought she could do, all because of Ariel. Now her new friend was counting on her. All right, Coral said slowly. I'll do it. So here is the concert. That night, when Coral peeked out from backstage, she nearly fainted. The entire kingdom was there, including her parents and her brothers and sisters. King Triton and Ariel sat in the royal box. When it was time, Coral took a deep breath and swam on stage. As the orchestra started playing, she sang softly, but as she went on, Coral's voice got louder. Before she knew it, the concert was over and the audience began to clap and cheer. Coral, said Sebastian, smiling, you can give away your cymbals. From now on, you are going to be a court singer. She did such a nice job. Ooh. All right, focus. All right. After the show, Ariel went to congratulate her friend. She found Coral with her family. I didn't know you could sing like that, one of Coral's sisters exclaimed. No one ever would have known if it wasn't for Ariel, replied Coral. She believed in me. Ariel still couldn't speak, but she gave Coral a big hug. It had been a wonderful evening. Alright, that is today's princess story. Tomorrow we'll pick it up with Beauty and the Beast, Belle and the Castle Puppy. Alright, see you tomorrow.